Okay, we're here below Whitechuck Mountain, which we just came down. I was hoping there was like more of a scramble to record, but it kind of just ended, so uh, I don't know. We're looking for one somewhere else. We're here at like this notch where there's a trail cam, suspiciously, looking for someone, or people, or goats, or who knows. This was kind of the only scrambling piece coming down. I'm just gonna go up on the ridge and then hopefully get a look at the glacier, the small like pocket glacier on the north side, because that seems fun. What do you think? Up and over. Okay. But is this gonna go? I think so. Yeah. Just a bit slabby. That gap doesn't look so good. For getting over to this little thing. Kind of feels like we gotta go down. Which is okay. Some people come up, the slabs, or I wonder if some people come up here and then go. That would definitely be harder than needed. Yeah, we can do this. We can go straight onto this thing. And then over. And then I guess let's see what around is like. And then hopefully there's a view down to the glacier from here. Oh, there is. There is. I think we're gonna cut off our own view doing this. But we'll just go to this like ridge, semi-high point for fun. Okay, so they're kind of cut off, but there are two people back there with the drone, which you maybe heard, or maybe it was cut off. We got the pretty cool White Chuck Pocket Glacier in there. And it's pretty, there's a lot of fire smoke sitting around, but we got just the tall boys left. Baker to the north, Shuckson. I don't know what these like bare ridges are. There was dome at some point, but it's kind of hazed out. It might be these craggy things, which you can barely see. Glacier Peak over there, kind of hazed and sunned out. And then on the opposite side, I got Three Fingers Whitehorse, per usual. Then kind of down back down the route, there's this Northwest Peak, which I think has no special name, which you might take a stab at just for fun. But that's about it for now. Bye-bye. Okay, actually I changed my mind. We're on this scrambly ridge and we're going down because I think we're gonna meet the trail instead of having to go backwards. So we might as well keep recording. Because why not? At least until we hit the trail, which is just kind of like side hilling along here on sort of loose stuff. That's not the most fun, but it's like, you know, it's fine. Okay, down we go. Now this thing is a bit slabby, so should I go left? But left looks pretty loose. Well, you only live once. That's probably okay, at least until further down where it looks like there's a gap. No, not really. Seems to go fine. See, that stuff's loose. Okay. At least the rock up here is nice and solid. And now we're kind of off the ridge. So what's next? I think like soon the ridge is gonna be impractical. Like maybe now. Because I think if we go up this, we're gonna be much too high. We're probably gonna have to go down here and just be done. because where's the trail? It's this kind of action. So it's quite close to us, isn't it? Feels like it. Not great, could be worse. I think, let's head down this rock promontory. And then it's kind of this, right? Yeah, so I think the ridge is a bit too high. So, okay, I'm gonna take the trail, which is kind of right here. And then maybe we'll meet up at the Northwest Peak. You, the bodiless viewer. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, we're back. So this is the Northwest White Chuck Mountain Peak. You know, it's not very certain how it's gonna go. So I think this goes okay, kind of slabby, but you just stay on the ridge. There might be like a gap kind of after the next little high point before the treed area. I think after that, you hope that there's kind of like a slot after a little piece of rock, and then it's not very clear how it's going to go from there. It looks kind of cliff face-ish. Otherwise, what's the option if the slot doesn't go? Like keep going straight from the trees. That's not very clear how it might go. There's this sort of grass, mossy area going further to the right, but it looks quite steep and, you know, not very fun to stand on. So I don't know that it's gonna go. We might just scramble out a little bit and see up close, just for fun, because we're here. So yeah, let's start this. Yeah, there's another, that's weird. There's a second trail cam here. It's like getting animal use statistics, but it's gonna get me. Let's see if it has a little sticker on it. It's got a mountain, it's a mountain goat research camera, apparently. Okay. I'm sure the goats can climb this, but I'm not sure about me. This is nice and wide and flat. Actually, sort of barely slabby. Nice and featureful. Maybe a bit less right here. That's okay. We can cheat. We can cheat to the next point. Cool. Slab territory. The glacier basin is pretty cool. So it looks like people come here, but I'm sure that it's just goats, because nobody climbs this thing, as far as I can tell. pretty cool. This looks good. Now we see if there's a gap. There's not a gap. Okay, that's good. That's good. I can just go straight up. I'm sure the goats can't do this because they don't have arms of our kind. Now it gets pretty uncertain. It's quite well trailed here, actually, which is surprising. So, where do the goats go? This seems like a bit much for me. Let's see if they're curving around the corner. Kind of feels like it. There's a trail anyways. Of course, the trail might go nowhere. So now, even if we go back, we can get a look at this stuff and see if we'd want to go here. This is more flat than it looked like from back there. Like the grassy part, not this. That's good. That's kind of good. But it's steeper over there, kind of. So, what would be the plan? If this looks not very good, then traverse like all the way and go to kind of the shoulder, and then go up the ridge. That's kind of an okay plan. Because it's hard to tell if this is gonna cliff out. Although honestly, it looks pretty good. What's the strat? Looks kind of good. The rock, at least, is good. Is solid. But do I want to down climb this? Not sure. Not really sure. Can't really decide. The hands are kind of bad. I think this is not going to be fun to down climb. Is that my answer? What do I think? What if I down climb this and then as a test? I mean, this is okay. This is okay. Let's give her a try. But this chalkstone move seems kind of committing. What do I think? Kind of have bad shoes for that. because there's small features only. The other option is up the right side, which goes like how? Which goes kind of shitty. Okay. I guess it doesn't feel the best. So let's go down the way we came and check out a different option. Yeah, honestly, the hands are okay. What's the next stand? That's decent. Well, it could be worse kind of way, I guess. That's probably too much for me. Would this instead go up, up, up? It's kind of steep, honestly. Looks good. Oops, sorry. Bumped the audience. Okay, let's sort of check out this way. Staying under the face. Let's see if that goes up anywhere. What would I do if I went here? Here, here, and then I'm higher? It is sandy here. I don't know if that means it's more goat used. Not sandy, sorry. Like dirty ledges. Looks better personally. I think it goes higher without getting crazy. It can go up, up. Bad hands. There's one. So what about down climbing this? Or what about traversing to that? There's a 1 foot there. That feels like it's gonna rip out. What do I think? So if I get up here, I go to the original notch. From the notch, I'm not too certain. So I couldn't tell from above. So let's go down again. We're just doing a little trial and error. Where do my feet go? Okay, we're good. We're good. What if the goats go that way? You know, every way is an option. It's possible. I think above this would be worse. At least it goes okay so far. So it goes to this ledge. Is this a useful ledge? This seems questionably steep to go up. The left side that we just looked at. But what about this path? Well, this has got to be worse. This is like some brush climbing. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. Or we're gonna take a lot of damage on the way. But maybe. Okay, so surely up is not good. So we're just hoping that this goes. This looks a bit steep for comfort. Or a bit thin. Maybe up on the outside. It's just a bit thin here. Okay. Now what are the hands? What are the hands to get up? It's pretty thin. What are the feet? There. I don't feel the best about this. I don't know. What do we think? It's kind of exposed. The rock is solid. I think I don't really like this. It's a bit much for me. So let's go back. This direction's way better. I got a nice glacier view. Where are my hands? Do like a dirt jam. Okay. So, was there any other option? Here, up the middle, across. Across doesn't seem to go. Straight up there. Up to the middle, left, and then right. Maybe. But how would I get above this? Seems kind of challenging. This has got to be worse than the other option because it's so high. Coming down doesn't seem very practical. Okay, back it is, I guess. And how are we gonna do that? Okay. Not get stuck in anything. So, did we have other good options from here? Let's see. I think I didn't really like going straight because where does straight go? It just kind of ends. Kind of ends in like, not that it ends exactly. Like it is kind of featureful up there. Did I do this already? Or did I just come here and go straight? Maybe I'm losing it. I'll just give it a quick check. Where are my hands? Nowhere. How would I come down? I wouldn't. It's funny. It's like, it seems like it's almost there. And then it's just a bit much. Doesn't feel very viable. But isn't it? It has the feeling of that it should be. That's decent. But my hands. If I'm all the way to these good hands, then I'm kind of too far. Right? I would do that, but it's kind of committing for no rope. Okay. Well, let's go back, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of time consuming to test everything. You know, I just got bad route finding skills. See, this is nice. We got like good edges. Okay, down the dirt. Back to the goat track. Back to the maybe goat track. Is this how it came? Somehow it feels weird. Alright. Felt oddly careful. That's probably good. Okay, the peak looms above us. Still unattained. An area route in sight. Exploring is kind of fun. It's hard to know if even higher up we'd cliff out or something. But that's life. This does seem a lot better than I was picturing. Walking on the meadows. So, we get suckered into another thing. Let's try not to, I guess. Because, like, it's kind of all like this. It seems hard for it to definitely go somewhere without clipping out. And we can't really see from this angle. see, like, you know, you could be like suckered into some gully like this, and maybe it goes. But so far I have a bad track record. We got a big dead spider in the way. Okay, so now that we're kind of at the end, what's the plan? Because I think the worst case is it's about as steep as the rock anyways, but it's like all loose dirt, slippery grass. That would be kind of bad. Okay, I imagine that this ramp was much steeper. It might be less fun going down. No. See, a lot of above where we were looks like it becomes quite cliffy, or I don't know, hard to tell. That's the feeling if it'll go. I think I'll try to avoid traversing and just get on the back ridge, like the north ridge, if there is such a thing. So does that mean, should I try this way? It's sort of committing. Of course, the worst thing would be if we get on the ridge, if there's such a thing, and there's like a big gendarme with a gap that is impassable, then we should have traversed. But how are we to know? How could one know in advance? I think kind of up here than staying on top is a good idea. Further left looks more challenging higher up. Like these shitty big heather clumps. This looks good. Somewhat downsloping. That looks kind of loose. This looks good. Okay. Are kind of down sloping. Maybe it'll be fine going down. Whew. Yeah, looks good. Still looks good, I think. We just gotta go up this corner. Without the best hands. What if we start like this? That didn't feel the best. Okay, that's good. We just do that. And then kind of step across. Block ourselves. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Now, once we're on top of this maybe ridge feature, and it's sort of that moment of truth. If this actually goes anywhere. Oh, there's more rock. I guess that's good. Now we gotta be careful of loose things that are grown in. That's gonna come out. That's sort of loose. This piece might be loose. That piece is loose. How's this? That's pretty solid. I've got dirt, grippy dirt. A tree. A tree is good. Brock! But I think there's about a 0% chance anybody is here. Okay, now we're on top of something. So that feels like the top. So, we're still below the ridge. What's the best weakness? There or behind the corner? traverse a little bit and see. There is kind of a gap there, so I don't want to get cliffed out. This ledge goes for a while. Let's see how far. That's still a fair ways up, honestly. Okay. Yeah, this looks kind of doable to me. Not too steep. Just kind of snake a little bit. Sort of front end staircase. So smoke really deleted everything. Okay. How are my hands? Could be worse, I think. What is this? It's an insane kind of bug. The hands definitely could be better. I guess so. What is that? It's like a bugle. I don't know if anybody else can hear that. Oops. Yeah, it's kind of narrow. It's awkward for sure. Feels pretty good. Those hands are a bit small. I guess let me go that way. Now I'm in a bit of a chimney again. Yeah, that's good. Now, we are surely relatively more on top. We got one more section at least to maybe see a ridge. That looks pretty rigid to me. Okay. Now we gotta go see if it's flat on top. It's pretty flat to me. Okay, so if this is gonna go walk up to the top, which I think it is because you could see that cairn from elsewhere. I wonder what route other folks took, because I don't exactly feel like I took a good route. And we'll see what the down climb is like. Yeah, that's gonna be it. There's a register here too, which is pretty surprising. Okay, well, we got our flying ants. We got white chuck. This looks pretty cool from this side. I think I should have taken the ridge on the way up just for more scrambling, but the trail's kind of just on the right side, like side hilling. And we got the pocket glacier, probably the best view, which nobody else sees. And then we got Baker, still barely visible. And White Horse and Three Fingers. And who knows what the way down is. So, I guess we can't really see if this was gonna go. I'll probably take my way up on the way down, because it's hard to know if I'll get cliffed out. Okay, well, that's it for now. We succeeded, but goodbye.